I would like to introduce you to Gwendolyn Strand. Gwendolyn has been an actor, voiceover artist, and playwright for over 25 years. She has found great joy as a wife, mother, grandmother, sister, and friend. Gwendolyn has been through a long season of continual hardships in the past decade. Her brother was killed in the tragedy of 9/11. Since that time, her parents have passed away, and she has battled both breast cancer and colon cancer. Gwendolyn says that God is her strength and joy. Listen as she shares how God has proved himself faithful through it all.
2009 was a difficult year. My mother was very ill starting in about April. And I was back and forth to New York, sometimes once a week, twice a week. She passed on October 4th. In November, I had a mammogram, which concerned everyone. And December 21st, my birthday, I had a biopsy. On the 23rd, I went back in to get the results of my biopsy. And I had planned to go alone. And my daughter said, "Ma, no, I think I should go with you." I had all anticipation that everything would be negative. But there was this little teeny inkling in the back of, made your hair stand up that maybe it wouldn't. And so she came with me. My surgeon, she put up the x-ray and she pointed to the lump and she said it was malignant. It was cancer. The hardest days were the fight before the surgery. After the surgery, by then I had given it to him. I realized that I was not fighting against flesh and blood. Before then, I was looking for someone else to help me through this, even my husband. And I got sort of dismayed and disappointed because even there's nothing you can do for me. And then the more weight of it was, I realized he was scared too. But I can't help you now. It's me that's on this ride. So it started getting, was heavy. I remember one night I looked up, we were sleeping. I turned over to my husband and he was asleep. And I was angry that he was asleep. I'm not asleep. You should be up with me. So I got out of the bed. I went into the room that my parents stayed in. It was their room. And now my mother's dead. But I can't go to Mommy and tell her about this. And I curled up on the floor in a fetal position and just cried. And I know it got to a wail because my husband came to the door of the room and he looked in. And I don't even know, I can't imagine the expression on his face. I just know he did not come over and curl up next to me. He went back to sleep. And that was almost a turning point, like, Lord, okay, it's you and me in this. It's you and me. And that was a tough time. We've been married a long time, but I realized, and later the father told me that, what, I'm the one you to look to, not everyone else. I had to truly learn to give it to God. Everything. everything, the physical, the emotional, the financial, everything. And that was, and so many things kept building that it got to a point, it was almost like, okay, the disease, one thing, okay, that knocked me down, but I got up. Okay, I can deal with, then the financial, okay, and you get up, and then we couldn't pay our mortgage. And I'm, you know, fine. I am not going to work. God, I can't do this. Not all of this. And I didn't tell any of my friends, and I have really wonderful women friends that we have been friends since we were children, little girls. I didn't tell anyone because this was a time I needed to be alone with God and get prepared to witness for him. I had to put on that armor. I had to be prepared to talk about the God of my salvation, not the situation that I was going through. So I learned that, Gwen, okay, this is bigger than you. This is bigger than you, because now we're going to have people looking at, everything was all right. Oh, she was this, but now they wanted, how good is your God now?